is going to be fun. This will be your lasting stream. This will be. See if I can log in. Oh, wow, wow, wow. So many things. Here we go. Cool. Now I can see the chats. If there were any, I would be able to see them. Hey, welcome. I see one person. You're the first. Welcome. Ooh, this is too hot. Hey, what's up, man? How are you doing? Dude, I didn't know you could do all that stuff that you posted about. I was like, damn. I want to see all of that stuff. I only have one video and it's like 3 seconds long of me cracking a whip. I've always meant to do like a whole live stream where I dress as Catwoman and I go out and I crack the whip for a while, but I just haven't done it. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yay. It's going to be a really low-key, super chill thing today. Because like, I'm trying to keep my stress down. Yeah. But I want to see you doing archery. I want to see you doing all those things and showing the world that you're a badass. Yeah, that's too hot. Whew. Yay. Thank you. All right. So it looks like we got a few people here, you guys. If you want, you can say hello in the chat. If not, I don't know if Kathy's here yet, but someone can leave a link to Horror of Horrors channel so that you guys can follow her. I think you have more followers than me, but I will send over the 3 people that follow me that don't follow you yet. Most of them are already following you. Oh, I have this one that's much closer and it's not backlit. There we go. It's finding someone to film. Oh, I know. Yeah, you have to get like a mount and just do it yourself and then just cut out later you walking up and hitting and then walking back. Oh, hi. Hey, Kathy. Awesome. Well, thank you. Welcome, welcome. All right. I'm going to take my big old sandals off because they are not necessary when I'm just sitting here inside. So all good things right now, all good things. Good things are coming, and hopefully they're coming to you too out there. So today I thought I have 4 things that I want to taste test. And I figured, why not just do it while you guys are here instead of like little shorts? Eulalio, of course your name would be Eulalio. There's a comedian named Eulalio in LA and nobody books him because he is such a creeper weirdo and all the girl comics are always super uncomfortable around him. So that tracks. No tarot cards? I have them. I have never in my life used them, except like when I first bought them, I was like, let's see what these are about. And I tried it and I was like, okay. Yeah, I'm not a tarot person. I don't know. They're neat looking. I know what they mean. I'll let you know, crazy Asian. Crazy Asian, I don't think it would work out because I don't have any chopsticks that small. Let's see. Hey, Mike. Oh. Hey, Double E Entertainment. Trying to do like a gang sign. I don't know. Oh, careful. I'll get deported. Okay. This is E in sign language, so double cat paw. E. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. Why does everybody say that? I don't need mods. Kathy Lee is my mod, and she's doing exactly what she's supposed to do, which is nothing, uh, unless it gets crazy. Because I like to roast people. Hey, Emily, meow. Uh, yeah, I'm a stand-up comic and I'm a roast comic. And the main thing that makes me happy and gives me joy is to dox people publicly when they step out of line in my chat. Love it. Last live stream, actually, a guy came in talking some noise, and live during the chat, we told his wife. So it was really wonderful, actually. And she said thank you, by the way. No worries. Hey, Kathy. Yeah, it's always been a thing. I used to live stream on an app called Bigo Live, and it's always been a thing where I was like, I either didn't have mods or I would have mods, and then they would overstep by kicking someone out right away if they stepped out of line, and I would be like, no, I was gonna, and I would get really upset. So now I spend every single stream explaining that to people. Link lady. Emily, if you want, you can feel free to check out my channel, where I have worn every single one of these, I think. Yeah, I think there's a video with every single character. Yeah. Yeah, I have a video with every single wig that I own. So you are welcome to check that out. But it's not a thing where you just, they're not the kind of like daily style wigs that people wear out on the town. These are character wigs, so unless I'm wearing the full accurate character makeup, they look ridiculous. Like if you put on one of these wigs with no makeup on, you're gonna look like an idiot. So I don't feel like doing that today. I don't want to look like an idiot today. But I have them all, I do them all justice in lots of videos on my channel, and I do wear them a lot. So let's see. Tanjiro, Demon Slayer. Do I have an outfit from anime? I don't. I don't think. Yeah. I have some animated characters, but not anime. Sorry. What was I just going to get that I thought? Oh, no. Yeah, that's Leela from Futurama was the closest I think I've gotten to like non-humanoid, like non-Disney characters that are cartoons. Whoop. Dude, did you guys see that? I caught that so fast. What's my favorite costume? Comfort-wise, my very favorite costume that I own is Kurt Cobain from Smells Like Teen Spirit. But character portrayal-wise, like the most fun to play is either Goldie Hawn from Laugh-In or Elvira. They're the closest to my actual personality, and I have the most fun when I am in those characters and laughing at stuff. But the character that I am best at is probably Marilyn. She's like my main road that I take. Thank you, Kathy Lee. Yes, please join the Discord if you want to. I love Goldie. Oh my God. Goldie laughs at everything. She tells jokes as often as possible when you're Goldie. And if you mess up, it's better. Like it's more accurate to character if you mess up the joke and then laugh at it. So I did like a 1960s themed trade show where I was there for 3 days for like 8-hour days with a microphone and playing like 60s music and stuff, dancing, go-go dancing. I did body art that was like jokes. It was all jokes that were related to the theme of the trade show. The businesses that were there, the guy that was running the trade show as the MC and stuff. So I had all these like specified personalized jokes written all over me. Each day I would change them out. And dude, at the end of the day, after spending like 8 hours just laughing all day, you feel so good. I was so like happy at the end of each day. I was just like, this is the greatest job ever. It's really cool. Same. I love Goldie. I love Goldie. And I met Kurt Russell one time, and I had a picture in my pocket, like in my jacket pocket, of me as Goldie that I wanted to give to him to give to her. And I couldn't because now I don't know if he was busy. I don't know what was going on in his day. I waited for a moment when he wasn't talking to anybody and he was kind of standing like behind the scenes where I was. And I approached him and I was going to say hello and like just a quick little, hey, my name's Ashley. Here's a picture of me. I play characters and I play your wife. Would you give this to her? And that was all I was going to say. But like, I wasn't going to take up a lot of his time or anything. But when he looked at me and smiled at me, it was like he made me instantly feel like I was the help and like I didn't have a reason to talk to him or he didn't have a reason to talk to me. It was very awkward. He made it really uncomfortable immediately by making me feel like, oh, you're not a real person. So I was like, oh, never mind. Like I just kept it and I left. So she'll never know, probably, unless I meet her. She'll never know, but whatever. That's creepy. What's creepy? My shirt? The fact that hey, Stoner Jesus, what's up, man? Coming up to somebody with your hand in your jacket is creepy. That's for sure. Okay, so the stuff, I brought my coffee. I actually have eaten today, which is crazy for a Marilyn live stream. Are you kidding? Usually I'm starving. But I've had a coffee already and I have had a half a cheeseburger. I'm doing good today. I'm doing so good today in my supernatural mug, everybody. Yeah. Sam and Dean. All right. So I thought I would have fun. So we have 4 things for me to try that I've never tasted before. And then we have some trivia for a museum that I'm going to be working at starting very soon. So let's see. It's creepy to give Kurt Russell a photo of you dressed as his wife. Yeah, it could be. It could be, yeah. I'm sure it's not something that happens every day, but he would never forget me. And, oh, Kathy, you got to eat something. Now it's your turn. But yeah, usually when the stories that I have about meeting celebrities, almost every single one of them, I have said or done something like that, something totally weird. And I know that they will never forget me. So like, if I ever meet them again, I can say, oh yeah, I was that person that I met you at this time and I said this, and they'll be like, oh my God, that was you. Anyway. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Pink Rabbit. I think he's cool. I don't know what was going on. Like when I met him, he was releasing his wine, like his big winery wine. And I got to taste some of the Goldie, which was, by the way, so good. Like, I don't drink wine, but that wine was so good. It was, of course, gold colored, but it was so good. And I didn't try any of his other ones. And I don't think he makes them anymore. But I did have some Goldie, and it was great. Yeah. I worked in Hollywood, so I had to not bother celebrities. I also work in Hollywood, but I bother them anyway. Except I was in the studio and Catherine O'Hara like looked at me and smiled at me and stood next to me. And she looked at me like she was waiting for me to say something. And that made me freak out. Because like normally there was 1,000 things I could have thought of to say to her. And I was hoping I would get a chance. But when she came up to me, like she was going to say something, it threw me off so much because it was so unexpected that I was like, oh, what's happening? And I like looked at her and then I tried to be respectful and like, oh, I'm not going to bother you, you know, but then she just stayed there for a minute and I was like, oh my God, what do I do? Because she's like, ah, oh my God. Really strange. Because that's not usually the reaction that I have when I meet people, especially if I'm working with them. It was very strange that I didn't say a word. And then later I felt like, oh, what an idiot. That was my chance to like talk to her and tell her all the things that I love. And I didn't take it. But I did talk to Seth Rogen and stuff. It was fun. It was a fun shoot. I'm really proud to be in that show, even though I have not seen it. But I did make Bryan Cranston laugh. Let's see. My kid just came down and made a PB&J. I don't like. You don't like peanut butter and jelly? Peanut butter and jelly? Boat people. I don't know where that accent came from. Peanut butter and jelly? Why not? Dude, have you ever had, I have a sandwich press that like squeezes the crust together and cuts it in half. And I use that thing to make hot peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. There's nothing like hot peanut butter in this world. So good. Oh, it's so good. I also worked for Disney Pink Rabbit, and I bothered them there too. My favorite bothering celebrities Disneyland story is from Mark Hamill. Yeah, we are work twins. You can't eat bread anymore? Not sure why. OMG is correct, Mike O. So I was with Captain Hook, Peter Pan, and Wendy. And we were waiting at the carousel for like a ride the rides set, you know, like you get to ride the ride as a character sometimes. And that's the only one they're really approved for because it's visible the whole time. And so we're waiting at the handicap entrance, and I saw the plaid vests for the VIP tour guides. And I went, go to Dumbo. We need to go to Dumbo right now. And everybody went, oh, okay. And so everybody just did whatever I said, I guess. But I was like, everybody left, all the characters, we left, and we went to Dumbo. And Peter Pan saw what I was talking about, and he went straight for him. And Wendy just followed along, and Captain Hook had no idea what was going on. And we all took pictures. We all did, like, had a great time. There was a couple of kids, and they were super happy to be approached by Peter Pan and Wendy and everybody. And then we all came back to the carousel, and we went back to the handicap entrance, and we hadn't missed our shot yet, and we're still waiting our turn to get on. And Wendy goes, who was that? And Peter Pan goes, that was Mark Hamill. And she goes, who's that? And I was like, Luke Skywalker? And she goes, oh, the new one? I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. I forgot what Mark Hamill said that day, but I'll never forget having to be like, Wendy, oh no. Oh God. Oh, what's wrong with you? No, honey, no. What state are you from? I was born in California. I'm in California now. The only other state I've lived in for like years was Nevada when I was in Vegas for 5 or 6 years. Other than that, I lived in Virginia for a few months, and then went to Europe for a few months, and then came back to Virginia for a few months, and then Arkansas for a few months. But I've never like lived anywhere really besides California and Vegas. My girlfriend is here. I know it's off topic, but coming from me, what else is new? Hi, girlfriend of Stoner Jesus. Sorry, I'm falling behind already. Hot PB&G, yes. I just eat peanut butter on an English muffin. Oh, that's delicious. Didn't work for Disneyland, worked for Disney Buena Vista producing TV shows. Oh, okay, cool. I worked at Warner Brothers Studios as a security guard, chasing the Animaniacs. I'm not a jelly person, but my homemade wild raspberry. I love jam. I'm a strawberry preserves kind of person. Raspberry, I can't get behind it. It's huge in Danish land here, but the seeds, I always have a cavity. I always have cavities in my teeth. I always have at least one going on. And even though I brush constantly, it's just my genetics or something. And raspberry seeds are like the exact size of a cavity, and they just get in there and they're like, F you, and it hurts really bad. So I don't eat raspberries or raspberry. I don't know how anybody does. I don't get it. Wait, you have regular Hi, Beardo! Sorry, I fell behind. Yes. I mean, as regular as like ghost tour. This is what I wear on my ghost tours with like a jacket and 12 other layers. You strain out the seeds? Oh, good for you. We're talking about jam. Ended the working day. Oh, that's right. You guys, oh, it's so late there. Beardo, you always go live when it's like 6 in the morning for me, which is right when I'm going to sleep. Like, I'm not on a normal schedule. I've always been a late, like, nighttime person. They call it the neon disease. You know, when the neon lights come on, you wake up. Yes. Usually I'm a character. I sang happy birthday to Beardo on New Year's Eve. I don't actually know when your real birthday is. So, but luckily with you, it doesn't matter. It can be any day. It can be every day. Or I could dress up as Alice and I can sing you Merry Unbirthday. And then you can play that every day, except one. Or I could be some spooky character and it could be your death day because we've all lived on our death day. Hi, baby. Come here. I'm trying to get my bunny to come up and say hello. Hi, baby. What are you doing? You're my bunny. I love you so much. Let's say hello to everybody, baby. I know, baby. I know, sweet bunny. Sweet bunny. Look at your little legs. Look at your little feet. I love you. Oh my God, I love you. Hi, baby. She's like, if I had known you were going to pick me up, I wouldn't have come in here. Here you go, baby. Oh, well, okay. Bye. Bunny! I love you! Now, there's so much fur in the air. I mean, orbs. What do I do with my... I have this phone's... I'm not wearing my glasses, so I have this to read the chat. How does she normally dress? Yeah, I'm normally in one of these wigs. How does my hair look dirty on this screen already? Dude, I just had it literally bleached. It's as clean as it's gonna be. It is a big bunny. She's a big ol' Mondo girl. I like my girls voluptuous. I had a big old fat girl cat too. And then I had like a beefy, strong cat. Bunny is a true story. Her name is Bewley because I found her behind a historic building in a town called Buellton. And that building was about to be demolished. And so now she's mine. So she's Bewley, the Buellton bunny. She no longer lives in Buellton. I took her to a rescue and I said, can you tell me if she's healthy? Can you give her booster shots or whatever vaccine she needs? Can you tell me if she's spayed or not? I think I thought she was a boy. And so they took her and they spayed her, but it took 3 months for her to wait in line for her turn to be spayed. They gave her all her shots and she was there for so long, they gave her all her booster shots and I couldn't stand it. It was like 40 miles for me to drive to go see her every day, but I did because I felt like I had to earn her trust in order to catch her, to take her to the rescue. And my heart couldn't take abandoning her, just leaving her there, like earn her trust and then like, okay, bye, I'm just going to ditch you at this rescue. Because somebody had already done that to her, which is why I had to rescue her. So I couldn't do that to her again after like getting her to be comfortable enough to come to me so I could pick her up and take her. So I was like super guilty. I've always been this person. I've always been like this. Cause like when I was a kid, I would feel guilty throwing a candy wrapper away if the static would stick to my fingers and I couldn't get it off. I would be like, oh no, it doesn't want to go. And so I would keep it. And my mom would have to go into my room when I was not at home and like take all the trash out because I would think that I was hurting its feelings or something, and I would feel so guilty. Hi, bunny. Here. You can come up here willingly, or you can come up here because I pick you up. She just comes hopping in all happy. Sorry. Anyway, I'm a weirdo. And I have a guilt complex. Here. I've been talking about you for 5 minutes. All right, so I'm going to taste test some things. I have 4 things to try, and then I have some trivia from the museum. It's supposed to be, am I a Virgo? No. I am a Cancer on society. Ugh. But the trivia is supposed to be a scavenger hunt, and they have it set up for like age groups. And you're supposed to like go around the scavenger hunt in the museum. But this is ages 3 to 6, so I would just you guys will have to tell me if you want me to do the taste test first or the trivia first. An apple treat. Oh, I do have dried apple slices, dried strawberries, dried banana chips. She loves banana chips. She also loves regular bananas. I have carrot greens. I have cilantro, which is like her favorite thing. I have lettuce mixes. I have a Parisian lettuce mix. Have you seen her? And then she gets pellets with like muesli mix in them. And I add some like dried peas and carrots to that. She likes, she has a big old crunch ball that she just crunches on. And it sounds like it's just going to erode her teeth away, but that's a good thing because a rabbit's teeth never stop growing. And if you don't give them something hard to like scrape on, they'll grow around their jaws so they can't eat. It's awful. So speaking of eating, yeah, Kathy is my only mod. So she's leaving. I don't think Beardo's still here. I think he came through to see like maybe who I was dressed as today. I don't know. Based on my thumbnail, I could have been dressed as Chelsea today, but I'm not. So yeah, I'll just do, I'm going to read this ages 3 to 6 trivia because there's only 6 questions and I will get a feel for what it's supposed to be like. Oh, about the rabbit's teeth? I know, right? It's super weird. I think beavers have the same thing too. So they have to always be chewing on like wood and stuff. So I've gone outside and gotten my bunny like branches from the willow tree because it doesn't have like harmful sawdust if they chew on it. It doesn't splinter that way. So although she does not care, she doesn't chew on that at all. She'll pick it up and throw it across the room to get it out of her way. And that's all she does. She does not really enjoy the willow branch. Let's see. You're awesome. The only one to say hi to her. I've been hella into watching streams again, but on Twitch because, well, screw Bigo. By the way, she says hi, and I'm rambling again. Stoner Jesus, you can always ramble at me, man. That's all I'm doing. That's all I ever do. Cancer, I've never been close to a Cancer. You're an interesting... Thanks, Pink Rabbit. I'm sure a psychiatrist would say I was interesting too, but I should be studied. I'm just kidding. Oh, so I guess I have to do the scavenger hunts in the museum. So maybe once I get there after Memorial Day, then maybe we'll do these scavenger hunts together. Because it says, which bird matches your wingspan in the bird room? If this is for ages 3 to 6, like all the birds. But I know that albatross is the biggest one. But I don't remember how much. Hey, Pomp! Pomp and circumstance. Let's see. Yeah. Yep. So these are all very specific to what's in the nature center. Find something that feels smooth. What is it? Ooh. The last 6 are find something that feels. So we are going to give... We're going to give ecstasy to the kids as they come in. They're going to be like, oh my God, Oh my God. I'm feeling. Tell the littlest kids, ages 3 to 6, the sticky ones, to touch everything. Let's see. This one's outdoor scavenger hunt, ages 3 to 6. Oh, you have to. Oh, okay, that's cute. This is really cute, you guys. You find a flower, find a tree, find a bird, find a leaf. This is really fun, actually. I like this. This is cute. And then for kids, make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. This one. What bird makes a row of small holes around a tree? I thought it was a acorn woodpecker, but there's actually a bird that goes like all the way around the tree, making little tiny holes, and then he moves down like an inch and does it there too, like rings. It's super weird. I don't remember what he's called though. So once I start working there, I'll tell you the answers to these. What color is the enamel on the teeth of a beaver? That's what we were just talking about. I feel like it's yellow. We don't even have the answers to this, but I can't tell you if we're getting it right. How many toes in a mountain lion's paw print? Y'all, I thought I would be really good at this. I would think 5, because I feel like they have big, giant paws, and 4 doesn't seem grippy enough for a mountain lion. I'm going to say 5, but I don't know the answers. Who are the original inhabitants of the valley and still live here today? That one I know. It is the Chumash tribe, and I'm going to show you this shirt that I have. I was going to wear this today, but I wore it yesterday, and it certainly smells like I wore it yesterday, so I didn't want to put it on again. But I folded it so I could share it with you guys. It'll be washed before I wear it again. Darn it. Hi, Raven. Hello. I thought this was going to be... I didn't want to read these questions before the live stream because I didn't want to, like, cheat, you know? But now I'm like, oh, I should have checked these before I did it. How many cubs can a grizzly bear have in a litter? 2. I feel like I've seen 3 bears, but that might be a brown bear. I don't know if it's different. Which type of pine tree has the heaviest cone? It's not a sequoia, because I picked up a sequoia pine cone and it was little. And I was like, how does the world's largest tree come out of the tiniest little pine cone? How many white rings are there on the tail of a ringtail cat? Do they not all... Is it not different? What dangerous material does a bird sometimes use to make its nest? Oh, all kinds. There's a ton. Sometimes they'll use like a really wiry, thick dog hair, and it'll get tied around the baby's feet. And when they try to leave the nest, it'll break their leg and they hang there and they die. Anyway, I know that's really cheerful. But they also, like, sometimes birds will put cigarette butts in their nest, which have tons of toxins in them, obviously. But it also keeps the bugs away, because bugs are smart enough to not go around cigarettes. So, like, it's a give and take. How are bird bones different from animal bones? I know this one. Do you guys know this one? And then how many prongs are there on most female deer's antlers? That's a trick question, isn't it? Asbestos. Oh, is that another dangerous material they use to make their nest? Oh, man. One time... Hey, this will be a great lead-in to our other one. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, we'll wait until we get to the museum to do these trivias. So that'll be coming in a future live stream. But one time my mom was adding insulation to her garage. So my mom and my stepdad were out in the garage putting in insulation, and they had sheets and sheets of it, and it was like a grayish pink. And I walked out there. I had bought without telling her a bucket, because I was visiting, a bucket of like a grayish pink cotton candy, and I had taken a big old pinch of it, and I had it like in my hand, and I was hiding it like a magician. And I went out into the garage, and I said, "Hey, what are you guys doing? How's it going out here?" And my mom looked over at me, and I had put my hand behind the asbestos pile, and then I went like this, and I put the whole thing, like a big old puff of cotton candy. I put the whole thing in my mouth, and my mom's face. I was like, "Hey, what are you guys up to?" Whomp, and she was like, "What did you do?" And I was laughing so hard, I was like choking. And she's like, "Oh my God, oh my God." And I go, "It was cotton candy." I was like, "I was just kidding. It was just a joke." And she started smacking me. Really, totally worth it. So fun. How often do you get the same color cotton candy at the same time that somebody is using the same color fiberglass insulation? Like, how often does that opportunity present itself? I had to do it. I had to do it. Oh, I was laughing so hard. Speaking of cotton candy, that's our first little thing today. I found this at the store, and I was like, "You gotta be kidding me." There's bunny hair, of course, on it. Peeps cotton candy with Peeps marshmallows of bunnies and chicks. Chicken bunny marshmallows. And I feel like they've got to be the little, I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be marshmallows like in Lucky Charms. Maybe. I don't know. But I thought, let's try it, because I love Peeps. I love marshmallows. I love Lucky Charms marshmallows, and I love cotton candy. How is this a thing that exists? Ah! Why would they put the notch right here and not right here? Do they want us to try to, like, how are you supposed to get your fingers in there? Bologna sandwich, yeah! Peeps are nasty. How dare you? Pink Rabbit, have you ever had, I think I did it on a live stream once, but I had an Easter s'more where I put a Peep on a graham cracker with chocolate. I microwaved it, and then I smashed it down with another graham cracker. It was so good. Why have I never done that before? It was so good. So good. It had a little extra crunch because of the crystallized sugar. Oh my God, it was so good. And I used to, when I was younger, like, I used to prefer my Peeps stale. I would open them, and then I wouldn't eat them for like 3 days. And then when I would eat them, they'd be like chewy. Oh, it was so good. Now I'm more of a fresh Peep kind of person, and I'll just open them and eat a whole sleeve all at once. That's what you thought birds used to make a nest. Baloney. Dude, the Peep s'mores were so good. Smells like perfume and marshmallows, and at first it smelled like chocolate. It really does smell like some kind of perfume. Oh, I was going to do that today too. God, where's that? I have 3 perfumes. Well, I have 2 perfumes that I wanted to open and do a sniff test and see what they smell like, because they were given to me at an event, and I was like, I don't know where they are though, so maybe next time. All right, let's see. Oh, it's yellow. Oh, it's yellow in the picture. Of course. Should have known that. Queasy. That's how your dad liked them too? I'm gonna guess. I'm taking a guess. All right, so here it is. Why don't they put cotton candy in a resealable container? Who's gonna eat this whole thing, honestly? All right, so it does look like, oh, it's going to be so bright. Sorry. It does look like it is Lucky Charms type marshmallows. So let me try to get a piece with a marshmallow. The marshmallows do not stick to this at all. Try to get it far enough away that it's not all glare. It's an itty bitty little Peep shaped marshmallow, which is adorable. I wonder what flavor they are. It's just classic cotton candy flavor. A little bit of Lucky Charms, like graham blandness. Okay, it's really good. How could it be bad? Has anybody ever had flavored cotton candy, and do you like it or do you not like it? Do you not like cotton candy or bologna? What do you eat? Oh, and you don't eat bread either? Who are you? And how can you sit there and think that you're the normal one and everyone else is weird? That's weird. Oh, it's not insulation. Just so you know, this is cotton candy, not insulation. So when I worked at Disneyland, oh, who was it? Oh, who was that with the cotton candy? Scarlett Johansson. Yes. Okay, so Scarlett Johansson, I was in Frontierland, and she went up to the little cart kiosk for cotton candy, and it was bright green cotton candy. And she bought some, and the person was super nice to her, of course. And she skipped the line to buy it, and then she left, came back screaming, and she was super mad, and she was yelling at the girl, the like high school girl working the cotton candy kiosk in Frontierland at Disneyland. And she's like, "You didn't tell me this was apple flavored. I want my money back." And it's like $3. And it's like, you're Scarlett Johansson. First of all, calm down. Second of all, if you don't want it, hand it to some kid, because they're going to freak the F out and be like, "Oh my God, Scarlett Johansson gave me cotton candy." And the fact that she had eaten some of it would probably be more exciting for that kid. She shared her cotton candy with me. And then just buy another. It's $3 or whatever it was. This was a while ago. I don't know how much it costs now. But like, why mad? Why mad? Why is anger the first reaction to cotton candy at Disneyland? And then she's yelling at the kiosk girl for her money back. Like it's the kiosk girl's fault that all she had was green apple. It said green apple cotton candy on her cart, and all of them were green, and none of them were any other color. Whose fault is that? Why are you yelling at this poor child? And I was like, oh. And I was nearby saying, oh, I thought I liked her. Too bad. Too bad. Ghost World was pretty good, you know? Oh, well. Coleslaw? You are a rabbit. Oh, is that what's going on? A pink rabbit. My bunny can't have peanut butter or jelly or bread or cotton candy, but she does eat coleslaw if it's dry. There's a rabbit in our chat, and that's what's going on. You're not a weird rabbit. You're exactly a rabbit. Now I get it. Sorry it took me a minute. I was behind. All right, well, this is delicious. And I'm glad that I had half a cheeseburger, because if I eat the rest of that, it's going to make me sick. Okay. We got 3 more things to try. They're all chips, but they're all strange flavors. I'm going to start with the one I think I'll like the most, and then we'll go down from there. And the last one of the 3, I have a very strong feeling that I will not like it at all. But we'll see. It only took me a minute to. I eat rabbits. Raven. I went to a restaurant once called the Stinking Rose. And it's supposed to be like a garlic clove. And my dad was there. And he leaned over and showed me the menu where it said rabbit. And he goes, "We are never eating here again." We had a rabbit back then. All right. And my dad used to draw Bugs Bunny. So, yeah. All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to try this one next. It is unpopped. I haven't smelled it or tried it. This is 7-layer dip. Pringles. I love all 7 layers of 7-layer dip. And it doesn't even look like it has, it looks like it has cherry tomatoes instead of pico de gallo. Pico de gallo, I always say no pico, but add tomatoes and cilantro because I just don't want onions on it. I'm not a big fan of onions. All right. Sorry. Is everybody awake? Good morning. Sorry if Beardo was listening. If he went to sleep with my thing on, he's all, ugh. It smells like a spice cabinet. Honestly, that's pretty good. Pringles are real chips. They're the same as most chips. They are ground up and then crisped in a form. All right, we're gonna try it. It smells pretty. It's very strong. Like I wish I knew the name of that smell. Let me see. Oh, it does have onion powder. Paprika? Maybe that's what I'm smelling. All right, let's try it. Here we go. Oh, oh, oh my God. Oh, it is a whole spice cabinet. You definitely taste the tomatoes. I didn't even inhale it. Oh, it hurts so good though. Ooh, cumin. I'm getting cumin. You can taste like lettuce. That's so weird. How do they do that? How do they do it? How do they put all the, I feel like I'm having one of those Wonka, Willy Wonka. The schnozberries taste like schnozberries. Or blueberry pie. Whew. Ugh. There's like black pepper in that. I'm gonna look at the picture here. I didn't get, it doesn't taste how it smells at all. There's a little bit of avocado in there, like for some guacamole. There's definitely some cheese taste. Is it black olives that I'm tasting? There's something else that's very familiar in there. I didn't taste any refried beans. I'm going to try the other half of that chip. Oh yeah, you can taste the beans a little bit. That is so weird. There's like definite like Mexican food ingredients in there that I cannot name that I can taste. Like mostly cumin though. Whew, that was delicious. No, sorry, Raven, do you have the same alarm sound that I have? Would you accept a job where you had to smell farts and try to identify what the person ate? No. Why would anybody? For science? I don't know. No, I wouldn't do that. Ooh, had some mayo to it. Oh, you're... Yeah, that it took me on a journey. It was 7 layers for sure. For sure. At least 7. Maybe there was some cilantro in there. I don't know. That was really good, actually. I'm going to freaking enjoy eating the rest of those. That was the one that I was like, I'll probably really like this one. All right, now there's this one. Staying with the theme. Trying to block the light. Mexican street corn. Or, now somebody out there needs to tell me how to pronounce, is it elote or elote? Elote? I've had people type it to me before and I still don't know. So I'm going to need to hear someone say it. All right. The picture, it looks like a lime and some popcorn, or maybe some like popcorn sealing material. There's some sort of cream here, like I would say sour cream, but I feel like the street corn usually gets butter. But then doesn't Mexican food have like a white cream that's not sour cream, but it's like something like that? Oh, now I can't remember what that's called. Looks like maybe Parmesan cheese, some sort of red seasoning like paprika or something, and maybe some ground up cilantro. This might be good too. I don't know. The previous flavor was 7-layer dip. 7-layer dip. That was delicious. And now this is Mexican street corn. All right. I'm going to, dude, 7-layer dip might be my new favorite Pringle. It used to be spicy Cajun, but they discontinued it. This, dude, smells like chips. Like it smells like original Pringles. Maybe a hint of, like if you have a bowl of corn and you leave it in the fridge, it's got a hint of how the fridge starts to smell. So it smells like refrigerator and chips. All right. I love Mexican corn. It's mayonnaise. Really? Mayonnaise, sour cream, and cotija cheese? I'm probably saying that wrong. I was born in Torrance. I should know, but I don't know. I certainly don't smell any lime or cilantro. I don't know, man. It kind of smells like cream corn. That's what it smells like. Like cream corn in the fridge. All right. Mayo. There's a theme here. All right. Mexican street corn. There's a little bit of seasoning that you can see on it. My friends in junior high used to call it twisty wrist because I would twist around the chip to see where all the toppings were, and then I would put the toppings down on my tongue, like directly. All the seasoning was face down. I still do that. All right. Oh. Oh. That's not what I wanted at all. Oh, it's over here. Oh no. I've made a huge mistake. Oh. This This tastes like an old washcloth that someone sprayed vinegar at. Oh. I thought I would like it. I think the vinegar maybe was the lime. No. No, it's not. I'm so sad. This one broke my heart. Oh no. It smells better than it tastes. It's like if somebody hosed off corn in a dirty bathtub and then drained it and gave it to you. Like gave you the water. Yeah, there's some feet smell taste in there. Oh no. Oh, why? Let me see if there's garlic on this, because if there isn't. All right, there's no garlic, so the crows are gonna love this. The crows and squirrels. It's not nutritious, so they can't have the whole can at once, but I'll throw out a couple a day. Ugh. Mm-mm. Oh, it hurts my feelings. Oh no. Yeah, the coffee's hitting all those spots it needed to hit to get this away from me. Oh my god, that was terrible. Who tried this at Pringles and was like, yeah, you know what that tastes like? Ugh. Oh, that was the worst. Ugh. Oh, that makes me really scared for the third one that I thought for sure I won't like. Dill pickle. I know it's a very Canadian thing. They have pickle and ketchup flavored stuff. I don't know why, but I thought I'm probably going to hate this because I hate vinegar. I don't like vinegar on anything. Anything. So, I like pickles though. Sometimes on a burger. I didn't have any today though. I'm so depressed now. Everything was going so well until I tried Mexican sweet corn Pringles. Oh no. All right, here we go. I hope you guys are having fun because this is torture. Ketchup chips are awesome. See? And I originally I was like, why don't they just put ketchup, like dip your chips in ketchup? But it's not the same at all. The ketchup chips are basically like pizza flavored Pringles. It's just tomato powder. It's really good. They are good. Oh God. Oh, it already smells like vinegar. Oh. Oh, get it out of my nose. Oh no. Oh no. The whole house is gonna stink now. Ugh. Man. I was like, this will be fun. 3 in a row was a bad idea. I might have to eat the whole can of the first ones just to fix this in my soul. All right. Oh, it's making my nose run, the smell. It smells like vinegar and I guess pickle, kind of pickle. And whatever that other ingredient was from the 7-layer dip that I couldn't place. Oh, maybe they did pickled jalapenos. Maybe it's that. Sweet pickles. Oh, good. Okay, thanks. I have my favorite sweet pickles were those little gherkin ones, and I got them at Disneyland. The chef had made these super spicy pickles. He had marinated the little sweet gherkins overnight in red peppers and sauce. And then he took them out and put one on each plate. And then, like, I got to try it. And I was like, those pickles are bomb. And he said, oh, you like them? With his French accent. And I was like, yes, I do. And when I clocked out that day, he handed me a giant Tupperware bin full of those pickles. And I was like, oh, yeah. Oh my God. Give me more. A little spicy sweet pickles. So good. I tried to make them myself once and I was like, I'm not good at this. They were not edible. I don't know what kind of sauce he used, but the red pepper flakes were not enough. I'm stalling. Okay. I can do twisty wrist here, but I don't see any toppings at all. It doesn't look, there's nothing visible to the eye. There's no powder to be seen, which I'm going to take as a blessing. I was so scared. All right. my God. Oh my God. Oh, why would anybody eat these on purpose? Oh my God, it's everywhere. It's all over my whole mouth. Oh, oh my God, sorry. Oh, it's so bitter. You know that and oh my God, my eyes are watering. I just messed up all my makeup. You know that end piece of the pickle with like the stem on it, and you're like, I'm gonna eat it anyway. And you eat it and it's like bitter and like darker tasting than the rest of it. Like it tastes kind of earthy and like your mouth tells you, oh, you shouldn't have ate that. You're not supposed to eat that part. Like your soul tells you to regret that and spit it out. That's what that. Oh, that's what that tastes like. At first, the very first, when I first put it in my mouth, it tasted like throw up. Like that acidic, like that jelly bean they used to pass. Oh, this is not okay. I feel like I can smell it on my breath. It's disgusting. Ugh. Oh God. Oh. The aftertaste is like a whole other food. The aftertaste is like familiar, but bad. Oh my God. Dude, my eyes are watering. Oh my God. It's all in between my teeth. Oh. Oh, this is what regret tastes like. Oh my God, it's in my mouth. The smell. What is that flavor? I can't place it. I don't know what that taste is. Normally I'm pretty good at this, but like I'm so traumatized that I can't even think straight. Who would eat this? Why? Oh, is that a sprig of rosemary? No, it's dill. It's dill. I like dill pickles. This is awful. What is this? Degerminated yellow corn flour. All right, hold on. Onion powder. I think those onions went bad, y'all. Natural flavors. Yeah, I'll say. We went directly to the source of the bile and we found it. Dill seed, lactose, garlic powder, wheat starch. I can't even give this to the crows. There's garlic in it. Crows can't have garlic, cinnamon, chocolate, onion. There's a lot they can't have. Anyway. I don't know, man. I can't place that other taste, but it's bad. That's not good at all. Mike dude might want these. Hey, Mike dude. Just don't let him watch the video. Ugh. It tastes like cavities and bad breath. That's disgusting. All right, let's see. I get addicted to little gherkins. That would have been amazing. Olfactory overload. Yeah. Potato chips have 3 ingredients: potato, salt, and oil. That's it. Well, I mean, Doritos were invented at Disneyland and they are the best ever. So, no. And also, there are corn chips, and that's a totally different thing because you're talking potato chips. But actually, tortilla chips are corn chips, aren't they? So, Doritos are corn chips. I don't know. I love me some barbecue potato chips. I need to. trying to get it on the back of my tongue. Some coffee back there. Wash that out. You need ginger root to clean your palate. Oh my God, if I had some like ginger beer here, oh, it'd be so good. Let's all have a Moscow Mule and celebrate that I don't ever have to eat that again in my life. I will never, ever in my whole life be eating that garbage. That's what it is. It tastes like garbage. So one of them tastes like bath water that was used to cook corn, and one of them tastes like garbage puke. The juice that leaks out of a garbage bag. That's your dill pickle chip right there. Ugh. Oh, so gross. All right. Where are those perfumes? I was hoping I could open them on camera. Oh yeah, I thought these would be really good. They were not. So now I have a whole big old thing of them that I don't want. But I try new things. I like to try new things. Look at, what were we just talking about? I like to try new things. And I will always try new things. Like this is delicious. I got it because it was on clearance after Valentine's Day or something. And I was like, that looks good. It is. It's good all by itself, or it's good over ice cream. Oh my God. Where the H? Oh yeah, they're back here. Okay, let's check it out. Let's do it anyway. I don't care. I don't care. We're going to do it. It's underneath all my baseball hats, so just calm down, everybody. All right. So, these were given to me recently. These are perfumes that are supposed to be like, ooh, fancy. I don't know much about modern perfumes. Everything I have, all of my perfumes are like from the 40s or the 50s. Like I have old, I use old perfumes, or I use like 90s, like Thierry. I don't know much about these like brand new ones that are trendy or whatever. So let's see what they smell like, because maybe they're good. I don't know. Barbecue chips are your favorite. Cheddar and sour cream. Oh my God, those are good too. I forget what I like to get. I have some honey barbecue Fritos, the curly Q ones, because those are the only ones that are strong enough to really get into that bean dip. Oh my God. All right, so let's open these up. Let's do a smell test. No. I'm sure people would be like way more gentle with that if they were fancy, but I'm not fancy. I don't know. All right, let's try it. How do I open this? Where's the top? Which way up? All right, that says that. Okay, this way is up. So this is called Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb Tiger Lily. It's a pretty box. It's like a pearly pink. Secret reward program. Oh, it's secret. Shh. Scan the QR code. Register your secret code. What's this say? Scan den QR code. Scan de QR code. It's in all the languages. All right. This is all about scanning a QR code. Very fancy feeling. Ooh, QR. Oop. All right. It smells like packaging. It smells like dangerous chemicals in that box. All right, that's what it looks like. That's very sparkly. Oh. It has a little Victor and Rolf. Looks like one of those wax things. Flower Bomb, Tiger Lily, Victor and Rolf. All right, there it is. Clandestine perfume. Oh, shoot. All right, so that was really tight, and I pulled off the sprayer. Cool. I'm going to spray it into its lid. That's how I do it. Oof. This is like what I used to wear in high school to smell like a woman, like a grown-up. So it's a little bit older lady smelling than me. Even though I use perfumes from the 40s, whatever. It is kind of nice. It's got like a grapefruit smell to it. I don't know, it smells like rich people. I guess. If you used very, very little of this, it would probably be really nice. Yeah, it smells really fancy. I don't feel like I should put this lid back on. I feel like it'll keep ripping that thing off every time, but oh well. All right, Tiger Lily. Rich people, old rich people. All right. Well, that's cool. Thank you for this free gift. Otherwise, I never would get to try this stuff. Honestly, I'm not that girl. I'm not fancy. I'm not going to buy myself expensive perfumes. So, like, if somebody didn't gift it to me, I would never get to smell what it smelled like. That's a lot of perfume if you don't like it. It is, but it's not bad. It's probably a lot more, like, appropriate for formal events than the stuff that I wear. The stuff that I wear is so 7th grade. Like there's like one smell that I just really like. And if that ingredient is put into any perfume, I'm like, oh, I love it. Like I have Daisy. Yeah, that's more me. Yeah, these aren't really me. They don't smell like me. They smell like a classy adult person that has like a 401k. This smell, it's a responsible adult smell. I could wear this to like apply for a house loan and they'll be like, oh yeah, she can do this. All right, I got my secret reward QR code. They have both fallen over in the box, by the way. They're just rattling around in there because it's not fitted to them. It's just a random shape that's not anything like this bottle. So they just are tipped over in the box. All right, this one also smells like packaging. Yeah, it smells like glue and printing chemicals. All right, so this is just the classic Flower Bomb, Victor and Rolf. A little bit pinker than this red one. I'll show you the difference here. One's dark, one's pink. All right. It smells, it's going to grow on me. If somebody walked by me, I wouldn't think anything. I would smell it, acknowledge it, and be like, cool. But if they were around me all day, I think I would be like, I really like that. If they were wearing it. No, I don't know. All right, let's see if the top comes off of this one too. No. All right, there we go. It also has the little wax sealant there. Okay. Oh, that's really nice. Ooh, this is almost like Jimmy Choo, which I would buy if I could afford it. Ooh, that's nice. Hold on. Hold on. That smells like me. Oh, okay. I'm sure I'm like the last person that they want to like endorse them, but dude, that smells really nice. I'm gonna wear this tonight. I usually don't wear any perfume on my ghost tours because if I get a smell from like the other side, I want to be able to identify it and be like, did you lose somebody that wore a perfume that smelled like whatever it is? Wow, that's really nice. Hang on now, because this smells like Jimmy Choo. So let me get my little Jimmy Choo sampler. Because I told you I ain't fancy, but I love Jimmy Choo perfume. And so all I do is I can go on eBay and I get these little samplers. So now that smells a lot like it. All right. Where can I spray this to compare and contrast? This is glossy. All right, it doesn't matter. Sorry, guys. Hang on. Okay, so that smells delightful. Oh my God, is this better? Stop. This is like sweeter. This is softer though. This is more subtle. Oh my God. I'm sure some of you guys do not care at all about perfumes because like it's perfume, but wow. That's really good, you guys. Okay. Flower Bomb is good. Oh my God. All right. I'm into this. I didn't know. I had no idea what it would smell like. I had no profile. I had no information. They were just like, here's 2 boxes. And I was like, thanks. Cool. Wow. I mean, it looks a lot like the Jimmy Choo as well. Oh my God. I am going to wear this all the time. Oh my God. Do I have a new signature scent? What just happened? What? What? And it's so much. There's so much here. What? It smells so good in here right now. I got rid of the dill pickle smell. Wow. Oh my God. Thank you. The guy that gave this to me, I had really made a joke to like, I made him turn bright red. So I appreciate that he was still kind enough after I roasted him a little bit in front of all his employees. I'm so grateful that he still had the good sense of humor to let me have this because this smells so good. I bet they mix well too. Oh my God, this is great. Wow, thank you so much. Wow, that's really amazing. I don't have anywhere to put it. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. All right, sorry. Rose water spray. Okay. Poison. Okay. Flower Bomb definitely stays on the shelf. Yep, that is going to hang out with that. Tiger Lily, not so much. I'm going to smell it again now that I've like grown an appreciation. Yeah, this just does not smell like me. It's very grapefruity. But you know what? I can gift it to someone. It's not for me, but it is fancy. So I can gift it to someone and maybe they will enjoy it more than I would. That's really cool. I'm going to have to polish it because I got my fingerprints all over it now, but that's really good. Wow. That other Flower Bomb is really good. So no Tiger Lily for me, but the Flower Bomb, just classic Flower Bomb, is amazing. It smells so good. Cool. That was fun. I don't know how long I've been here. Oh, hour and 20. Okay. You guys, that was super fun. Okay, so now I can catch you up on all the good news, huh? And try not to get my fingerprints on it again. All right, feel free to fall over again. All right. Did I just get a fingerprint on it? All right, I think I know who I'm going to give this to. Someone who's a little bit more grapefruity than me, but that I love. Okay. Wow. It smells so good in here. That's awesome. Yay. Amazing. Wow. I feel like I want to write a thank you card. That still smells like packaging. All right. Yeah. Cool. What happened? There it is. Wow, that was really good. Usually I mix the Jimmy Choo with the Alien perfume, but I like mixing them. I like to play with them. Like the Jimmy Choo is really light and sweet, and the Alien is really like smoky and heavy. So I mix them, and then it's like light and smoky, and it's really nice together. And I found those two because I already had Jimmy Choo samples because I love it. And I bought a wallet off of eBay, and when I opened it, I could smell the Jimmy Choo, but I could also smell something else. And I emailed her, the seller, and I was like, hey, these smell like perfume. I can smell the Jimmy Choo, but what's the other one? Because together they're amazing. And she was like, oh, thank you. I used to keep my perfumes in there. She's like, I use this as a waitress. And I kept 2 sample bottles, little sprayers of Jimmy Choo and Alien. And I was like, well, I'm going to get some Alien now because this is a great combo. And she was like, thanks so much. That's so cool. Let's see. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so good news. Here's the good news. I have so much trash in here now. We found a place to live. We have to leave here May 27th and switch to our next spot. And I know Memorial Day weekend is a great time to move, but here we go. So on May 27th, I'm moving, and the next spot wasn't originally available until June 19th. So there's 22 days in there where it was like, what am I supposed to do? Okay. Where do I go in between? And then we asked here if we could stay, and the neighbors were like, yeah, I don't care. And we were going to have to ask, obviously, the rangers, because we're park hosts, right? So we were going to ask the rangers, and then before the rangers even called us back, the next spot at the museum called us back and said, actually, your spot will be open May 27th. And we were like, what? So we have exactly the same day to leave here and go there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, universe. I was losing my mind. I was so panicked and afraid. Is this a chainsaw massacre or is that a leaf blower? The neighbor is leaf blowing. He chose now. It is past Dad's driveway. I have stayed at my dad's driveway before, but not for that long. Maybe I should go. Anyway, it's good news. The next spot is going to be super fun because we're going to do all these scavenger hunts. And you guys will get to see the museum with me. You'll explore it with me through these. And I'm sure I'm going to come up with a whole tour where I go from room to room and explain all the cool things. I'll find out all the interesting things. And I'll make sure you guys hear the best parts. And there are shows that happen, and I'm going to live stream some of those with you. It's going to be so fun. And then I'm working on... At least I can't get copyright struck for the soundtrack, right? I'm working on a video about a tour that we're going to be giving out there that is going to be fun, but the video itself is super sad. And so I've been taking breaks from editing, and I haven't gotten it finished yet because I have to walk away. Like, I'll get really into it, and then after a while it starts to be really heavy, and I go, okay, I need to take a break. I'll go pet the bunny. Thank you, Kathy. Yes. Please hit subscribe, and that is my Venmo. And also, if you scroll up in the chat, you'll see my Discord link if you want to join the community and hang out with us. Dude, my hands smell like that delicious perfume. My God, that's amazing. I didn't know anything about it, but that smells amazing. I wish I had known when I was there so I could say thank you appropriately, but that's fine. Thank you. Oh, wow. How did you even... Yeah, you can get my... Oh, that's right, because of the mug. Or no, the shirt, the t-shirt. That's right. Oh, thank you. So that I also have a Redbubble shop. Okay. If anybody wants a still pickle can of chips, you can have it. I think I'm going to go so I don't lose my mind. If anybody wants this Mexican sweet corn, I think there might be onion in it. Yeah, onion powder, so it's not great for the crows. But that 7-layer dip I'm going to eat. This cotton candy I'm going to eat. And I don't know how loud that is for you guys. It is ridiculous for me. You are the best. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna get ready for my ghost tour tonight. But this was amazing. This was a lot of fun. I'm so glad I got to see Beardo come in. That's so nice. I don't expect that ever. Carla came in first of all. That was amazing. I appreciate everybody who comes in. Mike O, Stoner Jesus, and Stoner Jesus' girlfriend, if you guys are still here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. I'm gonna leave this one up, I guess, because it was fun, and maybe I'll cut out the little taste tests and do shorts for those. Maybe. We'll see. I'm sure I looked awful at some of those. So thank you, Kathy, and Raven, of course, and Pink Bunny, right? Pink Rabbit. Thank you, Pink Rabbit, for hanging out. That was nice. It was nice to meet you. Or see you again, I mean. And thank you so much. I appreciate you all very much. Oh, I just hit 1.9K subscribers. So I'm like 100 subscribers away from 2,000. That's amazing. That's amazing. I got to 1,800 almost right away when I started my channel 8 years ago. So like to now get to 1,900 is amazing. It's a huge hurdle. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you very soon. I'm going to be dropping shorts as I go of all the animals on the nature camera. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. You're the best, and I'll see you on the Discord. There we are. We're over here. So XOXO. Bye, guys.